Why dominant 7 is so important? Well, because dominant 7 is like your Uber driver. It needs to be resolved. It leads you to a certain point where we all know, people who know music theory, they using it all the time. People who play it by ear, they are not just blindly looking for somehow some kind of chord. They know exactly that G7 takes you to C. And F7 takes you to B flat, and so on and so on. So once you know how to build that dominant 7, you know where it will go. You will be much more free to not only pick up by ear, but also you'll see those connections all the time on any music, any kind of, let's say, from Baroque music and classical to country and jazz and pop music, whatever you want to do. A lot of times in music theory, the dominant 7 chord is indicated by Roman number 5. And it looks like this. So Romans were very simple people. They count like 1, 2, 3, and then 5 was this. That makes the letter kind of V. So 5, it's not V. When you see V7, it's not V7, it's a fifth 7. Why is it fifth? Let's say if we have a scale, and we'll give the scale number for each step of the scale. It will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, G is 5, 6, 7, 1. Of course, each scale will have a different 5 and different 1, but right now we're in C scale, and if we'll build a chord on each step of the scale, we'll give them number. First chord, which is called tonic, second, third, fourth, and the fifth. The fifth calls dominant. So if you play the chord under dominant, called subdominant, which means under dominant. So fifth is your dominant, 6, 7, and 1. So that fifth chord is very important because it does need to be resolved to tonic. That's why I call it the Uber driver. Take your dominant, and in form of seventh, it definitely gets you back home, back tonic, to tonic. Okay, let's go on to the structure of the seventh chord. So if you build the dominant seventh chord, it's basically what it is. It's a major chord, big skip plus small skip, and then we have another small skip. So you can think this way: big, small, small, or skip 3, skip 2, skip 2. Sometimes it's easier to think of this. If you're going from G to G, it's an octave. Octave is 8. To make the dominant 7, you just make the major chord, take this 8, and make the whole step down. That's it. That's your dominant 7th chord. Let's practice on building those chords in from different keys. For instance, we'll build the chord from D. We'll make a D dominant 7. So we'll build a major chord, which is skip 3, skip 2, and skip 2. D dominant 7. Let's try to do the chord building the dominant 7th chord different way. Let's say build it from A. You're still doing the major chord. Skip 3, skip 2, and then we'll make the octave to A, and then make whole step down. Now you have A dominant 7th chord. Now a tricky chord goes. What if we'll do a C7? And it doesn't sound right. It's pretty, but it's not the dominant 7th chord because this is the big 7. Okay, remember how we just built from the octave down? We need to do 2 half steps or 1 whole step. 1, 2, octave, and go down. You have only half step in here because we don't have a black key in the middle. So we have, and it gives us B flat. Okay, same story with the chord from F. Because we don't have a black key here, we'll have to step down one more to the black key. Major chord on F, octave, you can practice building dominant sevenths from every possible key. For instance, the hard ones will be, as I already showed, C7 with a flat on the top and F7 with a flat on the top, but also the tricky one a little bit is B7, because it will be 3 skip, skip 2, and then small skip in here, so it does have 2 black keys in the middle. If you feel like you're comfortable playing dominant 7 from each white key, you can try to build it from black keys, doing the same exactly way. Let's say you have D flat, skip 3, skip 2, skip 2. That's your D flat 7. And try to build the 7th chords from every black key. They will all sound the same, and they will be a very useful resource for you, because every music in the world using the dominant 7.